Chapter 3. Safety and First Aid. Accidents may happen anytime, anywhere, without giving us any warning. Children often get hurt at home, in school, playground, or on the road. Most of the accidents occur due to our carelessness. In Class 3, we have learned some safety rules that we must follow all the time. Do you remember them? Observe the pictures given and remember these safety rules. Use zebra crossing on the road. Always walk on the footpath. Do not get in or out of a moving bus. Do not lean out of the bus. Do not disturb the bus driver. Do not jump on the benches. Do not play rough games. Do not push anyone, even in fun. Don't keep sharp-edged things in your bag. Avoid using blades to sharpen pencils. Don't throw books or dusters at one another. Do not climb on shelves. Do not run down the steps. Do not leave toys on the floor. Do not touch electric plugs. Do not touch hot irons. Do not play with fire. Safety on the road. Safety on the road is more important than ever before because of the rapid increase in the number of vehicles. Being careless on the road can lead us to serious accidents. We all should follow the safety rules on the road. In previous class, we have learned all about traffic lights, footpath and zebra crossing, etc. We see many signs on the road. These signs are called road sign or traffic signs. We all should learn and follow these signs. Safety from fire. Fire spreads very fast and can cause loss of life and property. To keep ourselves safe, we should know about the causes and prevention of fire accidents. A kitchen on fire. Causes: electrical faults, unsafe use of some things like matchsticks, Petromax, candles, kerosene, and firecrackers. Matchsticks. Gas leakage in kitchen while cooking. Firefighting. Fire can be put out by the following methods. When paper or wood is on fire, it can be extinguished by throwing water over it. When the fire is caused by petrol, it can be extinguished by throwing sand or mud over it. Throw mud or sand on petrol fire. When a person's clothes catch fire, ask him to roll on the ground. Cover him with a blanket or an overcoat. When the fire is caused due to an electric short circuit, it can be extinguished by throwing sand over it. Switch off the main supply immediately to prevent spread of fire. Smaller fire are also extinguished by some special devices called fire extinguishers. If they are available, we must learn to use them. In case of big fires, we should shout for help immediately and dial 101 on our telephone to call the fire brigade. First aid. Whenever an accident happens, the injured person must be given an immediate medical aid before he is taken to the hospital. This is called first aid. It is very essential and can save the life of the injured person. You already know about the first aid to be given for minor cuts and wounds, nose bleeding, and minor burns. Some more first aid tips are given here. Let us learn them. Fracture. Fracture is a crack or break in a bone. Take a magazine, piece of cardboard or wood, or a pillow, and tie it around the fractured part. This acts as a splint. This prevents movement of the broken bone. When a bone of the hand is broken, make a sling using a cloth or a bandage. The sling gives support to the arm and prevents its movement. When fracture is in the leg, tie a splint around the fractured leg. Do not allow the patient to move his or her leg at all. The patient must be taken to the hospital immediately. Burns, severe burns. In case of severe burns, take the patient to the doctor immediately. Severe burns need special care. Sometimes blisters are formed in the burnt part. They should not be pricked. Cover the burnt area with a clean piece of cloth to protect it from germs and also from dust particles and insects. Wash the burnt hand portion immediately with water. Chemical burns. When the burn is caused by a chemical like acid, wash the affected area with plenty of water to remove the chemical. Then give first aid as for the other burns. Animal bites. The saliva of animals like dogs, cats, monkeys, and wolves contain viruses of a very dangerous disease called rabies. When these animals bite someone, the viruses enter the victim's body through the animal's saliva. They cause rabies to the victim. So, it is very important to treat animal bites immediately. Wash the bitten part with soap and water to wash away germs contained in the saliva. Apply an antiseptic on the wound. This would prevent infection. Take the victim to the doctor immediately. The doctor may give anti-rabies injections. When a poisonous snake such as cobra or krait bites someone, it injects poison into the victim's body. This poison injected by the snake travels through the blood and affects the heart. In case of a snake bite, do the following. Do not move the victim. This is because movement will cause the poison to spread faster in the victim's body. Apply a tight bandage just above the bite to stop the flow of blood to the heart. Take the victim to the doctor. The doctor may give anti-venom injections.